Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Tarot Talk. I'm Tommy, and I'm so excited to guide you through this week's reading. Now, while I get your cards pulled here, I want to take a quick look at the cosmic energy that's surrounding us because this week is a big one. The highlight is the full moon on Wednesday. Now, it's going to start in bold Leo. It's going to be bringing confidence, and then it's going to shift into practical Virgo while still full, which is going to be grounding us in attention to detail. Now, this full moon opposes the sun, the sun and Mercury, that is, which are both in Aquarius. That's going to be creating some tension between you and your emotions and logic. So balance is going to be key here, Cancer. Now, adding to this intensity, the full moon is also in a tricky relation to Neptune in Pisces, which can bring about some confusion or maybe even some illusions here. So make sure that you're staying grounded this week, and also make sure you're avoiding seeing things through rose-colored glasses. All right. Now, as far as your quick daily advice goes, on Monday and Tuesday, you're going to want to tap into your intuition and your creativity. On Wednesday, you need to make sure you're releasing what no longer serves you. All right. Now, again, that's when the full moon is coming. Now, let's make sure on Thursday and Friday that we're focused on self-care, organization, trusting your instincts, and then also make sure on Saturday and Sunday that you're working on balance in relationships and communicate openly. All right, with all of that said here, Cancer, let's get to your reading. Hey there, just a quick pop-in to ask that you please like this video if it resonates with you, but also please make sure to subscribe to the page. Remember, it costs nothing to subscribe, and it's a really simple way to help grow Tarot Talk. I sincerely enjoy bringing your weekly message to you from the universe, and your free subscription will allow me to continue doing that week after week. Now again, this week we're using the Celtic cross spread as usual to uncover what's in store for you. So whether this is career, finances, personal growth, or anything in between, we've got you covered here on Tarot Talk. So let's dive in and see how you can make the most of the week ahead, Cancer. All right, we're starting out today with the Queen of Swords, and she's sitting on her throne here. She's holding this sword upright, and this is symbolizing clarity, intellect, independence. Her gaze is sharp, as you can see here, and she's using this sword to kind of cut through illusions here. So that's where you're starting your week at. It looks like you're in a position to make clear, logical decisions at work. You're going to trust your ability to see through any confusion or drama. The card really encourages you also to take kind of a no-nonsense approach to your finances. So make sure that you're cutting through, again, using that sword to cut through any unnecessary expenses, and make sure you're focusing financially on what truly matters. Make sure you're embracing your inner truth teller. Communicate honestly with yourself, communicate honestly with others, even when that feels uncomfortable. All right, now let's take a look at what your obstacle is, which you've got the Chariot here. So here you've got a figure that is riding the chariot, and it's pulled by two sphinxes. So this is really symbolizing determination, control, and my personal favorite, forward motion. We're almost always doing good when we're in forward motion, right? So the obstacle here is finding balance between the competing priorities. So you're going to want to stay focused, and you're going to want to stay disciplined here to keep that forward movement. You may feel pulled in different directions financially. You're going to want to stay the course. Definitely avoid any impulsive decisions involving money. Avoid any impulsive actions or impulsive spending even. Skip that magazine or that candy bar at the checkout line. And if it's something big, I would say make sure you're researching the matter there. So the card is also telling you to harness your willpower. Now, you have the strength here to overcome any challenges this week based on these two cards. The Queen of Swords here really meets the Chariot's determination. So together, they're suggesting that clear thinking and focused action will help you overcome any of the obstacles that are ahead. So let's check out your subconscious. Okay, so here you've got the magician in your subconscious, or representing your subconscious, rather. So he's standing at this table here. He's got the four suits all here. He's got the wands, the swords, cups, and pentacles all on this table. This is symbolizing, and with his wand here and the infinity symbol above his head, we're symbolizing manifestation, resourcefulness here, and potential. So deep down, you know that you have all the tools you need to succeed. You're going to want to trust your skills, and you're going to want to take bold but informed action this week on anything new, especially in your career. The card suggests some untapped financial opportunities here. So it's saying, I always look at the magician as he's got all these ingredients and he's making something out of nothing. So with something out of nothing, you have the ability here to create maybe your own financial opportunities. I would just say, let's look for some creative ways to grow your resources. I don't know if that's going to be a side hustle or taking on a second job or maybe working some overtime, but it's kind of telling me that you subconsciously know that you already possess, again, all the ingredients to make this happen. You're just going to need to tap into it to see what it is. It's also telling me you're more powerful than you realize. So you're going to want to use your talents to manifest your goals this week. Now, if we look into your recent past, you've got the Five of Pentacles. Now, here you see these two figures, and they're walking past this kind of glowing window here, and they're out in the cold, right? They're in the snow. And it's symbolizing, obviously, they're all tattered here. They're wearing this, he's kind of broke down. It's really symbolizing hardship, okay? But it's also the presence of unseen support, meaning if they would just look to their left, they'd see there's this warm, inviting environment right through this window where they could go in and get warm and cozied up. So it's kind of telling me that you, career-wise, you may have recently felt overlooked or maybe even undervalued at work. But kind of what the universe and what the cards are trying to tell you here is that help is available if you reach out. So you don't have to feel that way forever. The card also, very much with the pentacles in the windows here, it reflects a period of financial strain. But again, the card is telling you too that there are brighter days ahead. So you're going to have to seek support if you need it. From a personal standpoint, if you've been going through a tough time, it's time that you, again, seek resources. Lean on a friend, find that shoulder to cry on if you need to, but also keep moving forward. Okay. And it looks like maybe with this being in the recent past, you may have already done that, but it's just all of these things have taught you some resilience here. So the magician's resourcefulness here, it really contrasts with the Five of Pentacles hardship. But with these so close together, or coming out in the reading so close together, I would say that remember, even in the tough times, that you've always had the tools to turn things around. You just, if you haven't realized it yet, you're going to have to tap into your own resources to make that happen, to whatever you already have available to you. Okay. So let's look at your conscious here and let's see what you are consciously aware of. You've got the Nine of Pentacles. So here she's standing in this lush garden. She's holding this falcon. This is all symbolizing abundance, self-sufficiency, and enjoying the fruits of your labor. So it looks like consciously you know everything I just told you. You know that you have the resources within you. Maybe you're just a little bit hesitant here to ask for it. It looks like you are, or at least you have in the past, you've reaped the rewards of your hard work. So this is kind of telling you too that you need to take a moment to celebrate your own achievements. If I go back to the career part and say you were undervalued or underappreciated, now is the time to celebrate your own achievements, appreciate yourself, and know that, I know that's not always as great as coming from the outside, but do know that you're being recognized here. The universe is backing you up. saying, yeah, we know what you've done. You've done great. Celebrate yourself. Um, Now, it reflects financial stability and independence in the sense that you need to treat yourself to something special. But again, reminding us that with this garden of abundance here, gardens don't happen overnight, right? We don't plant a seed today and then tomorrow we're harvesting our crop. It just doesn't work that way. So it's saying celebrate yourself, acknowledge yourself for what you've done, but make sure that you're also staying mindful of your long-term goals here. You've worked hard to create a life here of comfort and security as best you can. So take pride in your accomplishments, enjoy the present moment, but also be thinking, don't be so in the moment that you forget about the future. All right, let's take a look at your near future while we're on that. You've got the Queen of Wands. Now, the queen here, she's sitting confidently in her throne. She's got a sunflower in one hand and she's got her wand over here in the other hand. It's really symbolizing here charisma, leadership, passion. So, this week, being in your near future, I'd say step into your power. Your confidence and your creativity is going to inspire others this week in your work. So, now is the time to stand out at your job. Um, Trust your instincts when it comes to financial decisions. Again, instincts being think about that long term, right? You're in a position to lead, I'm getting this week. You need to embrace your inner fire here. It's your time to shine. Pursue some new passions. If you get a new opportunity this week, I would pursue that fearlessly. Again, educated but fearlessly, if that makes sense. So, together here with the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, they're suggesting that your hard work is paving the way for you to step into your power and to shine. So that's good. That's great. You've been hard at work at something. Now, do keep in mind, too, with the full moon in Virgo this week, the theme here of release is amplified. Okay, so keeping that full moon, when I see that, I say that now because if you've got this new opportunity before you, whenever we have a full moon, it's important to remember that sometimes that's the best time to release what's no longer serving us, right? All right, let's take a look at how you see yourself. And okay, well, so you've got the Eight of Cups here. And again, full moon. The full moon theme is the theme of the week, it seems to be. So you've got this figure here. He's walking away from these 8 stacked cups under this moonlit sky. And again, symbolizing emotional release, seeking deeper meaning. I mean, I couldn't have said it better myself 30 seconds ago that you may feel ready to walk away from something. You may be looking at something that no longer fulfills you. Maybe that not being appreciated at work was enough to say, I'm out of here. And that's how you're going to celebrate yourself, is by going on this new endeavor. Taking to heck with this job. I'm going to go get a different one, a better one where I'm appreciated and my work is valued. That could be it. This could also be indicating that it's time for you, and again, I think you're aware of it if you're seeing yourself this way, but to let go of old financial habits, let go of old financial attachments. If you had poor financial habits, it could lead you to greater abundance by letting go of those bad financial habits. I'm almost getting here that if okay, so we're saying to celebrate yourself, celebrate your wins. So if we're looking at this purely financially, you may be doing something here that is causing you to have some sort of sudden financial gain. Unfortunately, I don't think that means like winning the lottery here, but maybe you did a special project outside of work, or you worked a bunch of overtime, right? And you're going to have a bigger paycheck. And the message here is kind of, okay, if you get that mass abundance all of a sudden, that's great, but it's temporary. And so use it to plan for your future. Don't do the same thing that you might have done in the past where you say, hey, I made an extra $500 this week on my paycheck, and so I'm just going to go blow it all and celebrate. This is saying, let's put it into something that's going to help us in the future. don't neglect your current needs. Maybe you have that extra $500, so you take yourself out to a special dinner to celebrate, but then you put the other 450 bucks, whatever it is, into a retirement account or something for the future. I think so. So walking away from old habits is kind of the theme here of this, and again, perfectly aligns with our full moon energy this week of letting go of old things that are no longer serving you. Right? Poor financial habits are not going to serve you. So let's take a look now at what you've got for your external influences. Now here you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and in my opinion, this is really one of my favorite cards to get as an uh, external influence card. So the wheel here is surrounded by these. Sorry, let me move my finger there so you can see it. It's surrounded by these mystical symbols, right? It's really symbolizing fate. It's symbolizing change, and again with the circles, it's symbolizing cycles. So really, the external forces here are bringing change. So, as we've kind of indicated in this last one and several cards now here, your reading is saying, embrace this change that's about to come to you. The universe is leading you to something better here. Luck is on your side, but stay adaptable. Be ready to pivot if you need to. Um, Trust that life's up and downs are part of a bigger plan. So stay open to the new opportunities. It may come in unexpectedly out of nowhere. If you're not aware of a new opportunity yet, one may come knocking at your door this week. So stay open to it. Really give it some thought. If it's something that you wouldn't normally consider it this week. Really think about it. All right, that's excellent. Hopes and fears. Well, that's what you're hoping for, is what I'm being told here with the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like you've been wanting something to come knocking on your door and for a change. So this hand here is holding this glowing pentacle. It's symbolizing new beginnings. It's symbolizing abundance, and it's symbolizing potential. So you've been hoping for a new opportunity, especially in career, I think, or at least a special financial opportunity here. This card is the universe's way of reinforcing that, yep, it's coming. Be ready to seize it when it happens. So, again, do what you need to do, spend wisely, be a little bit conservative, but do know that something is on the horizon here that you'll need to be ready to seize when it happens. It's really encouraging you to plant the seeds for future abundance. I mean, wow. So we said that back here in the garden with the Nine of Pentacles, that a garden doesn't grow overnight. You can't harvest it overnight. This is it right here. This card, Ace of Pentacles, is reinforcing you to start planting those seeds today so that you will have future abundance. Take practical steps towards your goals here. Incredible. All right. So your outcome here is the Six of Swords. Now, here you see that there's this boat carrying away the figures from the rough waters. Okay, so down here in the corner, you have these rough and choppy waters. But out here, it's smooth sailing. And that's where they're sailing to. These swords all stuck in the front of your boat here, that represents the lessons you've learned. Okay, so we're symbolizing transition and healing here in your outcome. So you've got transition, which no doubt for that, but we're also symbolizing healing this week. So all of that is to say, if you've been feeling stuck, this week is going to bring a shift. Once again, it's screaming at me here that I gotta say, embrace whatever change this is, because you're being led to a better place. Let go of your financial worries. Again, that doesn't mean cast caution to the wind. Don't do that. But also don't be so hung up on your financial worries that it's stopping you from doing anything. It's okay to celebrate yourself a little bit, and let go of those financial worries as long as you're still planning for your future. There is a smoother path ahead. I would say release any past burdens. Again, a time for emotional healing and moving forward with clarity. So once again, if we bring the full moon back in, it's opposing Mercury in Aquarius. So this card's theme of transition aligns perfectly with that. You need to use the energy to move forward with confidence here. All right, let's take a look at your shadow card. And here you've got the Knight of Cups. All right. So again, excellent card to kind of tie all of this. Your shadow card is what's going on in the background here, and this I couldn't have picked a better card, I don't think, for that. So he's writing here with his cup in one hand. This really symbolizes romance, creativity, and again, emotional exploration. So your intuition here is going to guide you into making creative decisions at work. Trust your gut when it comes to work. Um, be open to unconventional financial opportunities. Sometimes the best ideas come from the heart. Follow your heart, explore your emotional depths this week. So explore everything. Explore new financial opportunities, explore within, explore the world around you. This is going to be a great week for that. So if we recap real quick here, Cancer, you've got the Queen of Swords reminding you to lead with clarity. The Chariot here is encouraging determination to overcome obstacles. All right. The Magician and the Five of Pentacles, these are showing you that you have resourcefulness and you have resilience. Okay. And then the Nine of Pentacles is celebrating that self sufficiency. You've got the Queen of Wands here. She's empowering you to step into your new confidence. And of course, the Eight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune here, those are highlighting emotional release, embracing change. The Ace of Pentacles, man, that's the highlight, I feel like, for you. It's bringing new opportunities. And the Six of Swords here is going to assure that smoother waters are ahead in these new opportunities. Okay. And speaking of new opportunities, you've got the Knight of Cups here, and that's encouraging to follow your heart. So with the full moon in Virgo this week, it's a powerful time to release what no longer serves you. Embrace your new beginnings. Trust the journey, Cancer, and let's make this an amazing week ahead. All right. If this reading resonated with you, please don't forget to like and, more importantly, subscribe. That really helps grow the channel. Please share your thoughts in the comments. I love to know what you think and how this resonated with you. Cancer, have a great week. Embrace change. We'll see you next week.